Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Time with Majid. And today I'm going to have a discussion with one of the fast and upcoming, I don't want to use a category of music she's into. One of the fastest upcoming young talented musician in Ghana right now. And she was let's say, how should I put it? Let me keep that one. She'll say it herself. Alright, so guys, welcome Benada on Time with Majid. Welcome Benada.
Thank you, Majid.
Your name is it? Benada or Benada?
Benada.
Benada.
I just use iambennada on Instagram.
Oh, okay. So the name is Benada.
Yes.
That's certified.
Benada. But you know, some people say Benada. I don't know.
So it can be same as Benada. Oh.
Well, on Mentor, they were calling me Benada, but it's the pronunciation is Benada. Tuesday.
Okay. Everybody, like anybody watching us will ask, who is Benada? They maybe Rana, they know your name. Let's go back. Let's start from how everything started for you. Give us a brief story about your educational background and how you went into music.
So which one should I start with?
Start with the education.
Education, okay, so first degree psychology and foundation.
No, before first degree, let's go to senior school.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Why are you laughing?
I was a day student, so now my messing me had drink kakra until my uncle boarding house.
Wow.
So I was a day student. So I lady of met senior high, in short, Olams. I met my girls, so all the time my girls, shout out to you, especially Olams. Yeah, so yeah, Olams. Then from Olams, University of Cape Coast.
University of Cape Coast.
Yes, I studied psychology. And no, before that, before University of Cape Coast, I was in Benson Entertainment Production Institute, Stephanie Benson's music school.
Oh, okay.
For some months. I think I was still in the music school when I had the admission to UCC. So I was a distance student. So I was doing music and then schooling at the same time, and also having my small business on the side that was getting me money.
I mean, you're one of awful.
I'm telling you, Charlie.
You said you went to Stephanie Benson's school.
Yes.
Let's come to your vocal music. Like, I don't know what you guys call it. What is it? Is it something gifted or you just practice it?
Oh, it's gifted.
It was gifted. So why did you went to the school? Was it to add that?
You see, you can't just say because there's a gift you won't work on it.
Okay.
You need to sharpen it. So even though I grew up, I think my whole family is gifted. Let me put it that way, because my grandma, may her soul rest in peace.
Oh,
yes, she was in the police band, and so she was a musician back in the days. She traveled a lot with Pat Thomas and the rest of them. Then my mom was also supposed to pursue music, but she didn't. But my siblings, we all do music, except I decided to push more. Yeah, my big brother is also doing music. He is a drummer. So, yeah.
So you doing psychology at school when you went to UCC after Stephanie Benson's 3 months. Was it 3 months?
No, it was like 3 years. So I was like, I was doing it hand in hand.
So the same time you were in school, the same time you also at Stephanie Benson?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting. And okay, let's face the psychology aspect of it into your music. When you were at Stephanie Benson's place and you were learning psychology, was there a point you were trying to link the two together to get a better tune for yourself? Like somebody will hear this kind of music and be like, this is the other song.
Well, I mean, psychology is part of us. Like it's everything we do, like how we meet, how we talk to people, and also at music school we have to relate with each other. And I mean, it's part of psychology. We're like 10 ladies we had only ladies.
Alright, so let's look at you studying psychology at UCC, and also at the same time being registered in Benson Musical School. Was there a way you're trying to link the two together in your music career?
Psychology is part of us. Like, I mean, it's how you deal with people, how people respond to things. And I mean, Stephanie Benson's music school were taught about how to compose yourself in an interview and all. And to be able to do that, Charlie, you should have sized your mind and all. Meeting people from different places. How are you going to relate with them? That's all in psychology. And yes, I had to merge the two together. Being an artist, you get to meet different people with different personalities. So yes.
So was there a point you realized that okay, I'm being taught something under psychology in school at the UC campus, and I'm also doing this particular type of music. I need to do this particular type of maybe instrument to catch the mindset of the people, to enter into their hearts.
We actually were doing more of the piano and vocals.
Okay.
So yeah, and stagecraft, we're working on stagecraft and all. So my psychology, I wasn't specific. It was dealing with children actually. So, but it's also part. I mean, children, adulthood, and all. So how do I put it? It was just a combination of both, how to relate. And then with music, for instance, I mean, it depends on the genre you do too. Yeah.
Now let's move from music and let's come back to starting your musical career after Stephen Benson show. I know the moment you finished with Stephen Benson, you also completed UCC, right? Because I'm sure
I finished before I completed it.
UCC. So after,
There was a break, I think.
so let's come to your mentor. You went into mentor season, or was it season 6 or season 5?
Reloaded. They had
Mentor
no
Reloaded.
season. Yes. So we started Mentor afresh.
What triggered you to be part of it?
Okay, so I was doing my national service by then, and my friend Lami, she's also a musician. She lives in Takadi, so she kept saying, "Benada, mentor, ma. You should go. You should go. This time around, there's a house as a prize and all that." And I'm like, mentor, nah, I'm not going. My pa mentor. Then that's why.
Okay. So that means you yourself, you knew you had a voice, you had the thing for.
Oh yes, oh yes. And you have to believe in yourself, Yes. I knew I went to Vodafone Icons in 2018.
Wow.
Then Mentor in 2019, 2020. So, because Mentor started I think that was last part of them, 2019, yeah.
So the Vodafone Icons, were you part of the participants?
Yes, it was. Dude.
Yeah, right. It can never be. I have to make it.
It was a Rep Your Hood edition.
Oh, okay.
So they would select like 10 people from the hood to be part of the competition. So it was 10 from each, like Dansoman, 10 contestants from Dansoman, 10 contestants from Tema, 10 contestants from Cape Coast or something. I've forgotten how the whole thing was, but it was 10 from each hood. Yes. So yes. So what happened was that I couldn't make it to the finals because it was just one performance each for each of the contestants. Just one performance, then the finals. So they needed 6 people to go to the finals, but we had like 36. We were like 36 competitors. Yes. So and please, I did so well. I just didn't get enough votes to push me to the final.
Okay, there was vote system.
Yeah. You had to vote, and it was just twice. It was their 10 years Vodafone package or something. So what they were doing was Rep Your Hood edition. You'd all come and sing, and then one person would be chosen from the hood to go to the finals. And that was it. So it was like 4 people from the hood and then 2 wild cards. So it was like 6 people going to the finals. Yeah. And so yes, but I did well. You can go and check, please.
Yeah, confirmed and verified.
The judges were like, "Oh my gosh,
She's good.
your range is sickening."
Before you leave here, you have to actually give us like a 2 minutes mix of your songs you've done so far.
Yeah, I can do that.
So let's start with from Vodafone Icons. Let's move to Mentor.
Yes, so mentor. So let me continue from there. So my boss, Victoria Anku, Madam Victoria Anku, she also encouraged me to go. Like I told her about it, and my colleagues as well. I was in my national service by then, so and we had other directors in the office who were also like, go.
They've seen what you've done.
Yeah. I think I had programs so they knew I could sing.
I mean, the Vodafone Icons too was an example.
Yeah, So they're like, go, My boss was very, very supportive back then because no boss would let you leave your post to go and audition.
Especially during national service.
Exactly, during national service. And she was very supportive, my colleagues. And so I got to Takrade on the last day of auditioning because I wasn't too sure I was going. But when I got to the office, my boss was like, go and audition. You never know. You could be the winner. So I'm like, okay, why not? So I went all the way to Takrade. When I got there, my friend met me there because she lives in Takrade. Lami, yes. So she said, she actually took me to the counter. Then the lady said, "We are sorry, it's closed. Yeah,
Wow.
You can't audition." And I'm like,
how did it go?
I felt a little bad because I'm like, oh, made you hear, like look at the corner metra from.
Like you wasted your time.
I'm telling you, and I'm like, what would my boss say, Charlie? I wasted the whole time. I had to stand by the roadside to pick trotro loading car all the way to Takrade, only for you to tell me that because I got there around 1 or 12. I think 12, quarter to 1-ish. So they said the forms were closed, and then all of a sudden the lady said, I don't know why, but I think I could give you a chance. I'm like, thank you. And that was it. So I was there.
She was struck by the spirit.
Maybe. I was the 99th person to
99.
fill the form, yes. And I was the last but one person to audition. Apietus happened to be the judge for that side. So people go in, come out, and they didn't get any card because it was like a silver.
That will show that you make it.
A silver is come back again. A gold is you've made it. So someone would come out with a silver card. I just knew it wasn't a big deal. I would just come out. So I went in, I sang, a place was like, sing another song. I sang, like, sing another song. He said, Charlie, it's funny. And that was it. So, yes. And grand audition wasn't easy as well. Because they chose, like 12 people from each region to come again to stand for the grand audition.
Which will be like choosing 10 people.
Yes, exactly. So we went again to audition, and mind you, the grand audition, like I wouldn't make it.
And what happened?
What happened? Favor. Favor. Because.
So when you were going for the first audition, not the grand audition, there was favor.
There was favor.
On you.
From God.
Okay.
Favor
on you from God.
From God. Because.
Through the lady.
Through the lady, exactly.
And the grand audition too.
Favor from. Yes. Because what happened was.
Is there a secret?
What secret?
No, I feel like it's too coincident for starting to
mind you, the whole journey was planned, because for my bosses to just say go, it was a miracle.
What if they didn't support you?
What if they didn't support me, asking for me to not go?
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't have entered the competition. So it was like it started from there. My boss, my friend saying, go and audition. Then I got there and they said, no, you can't audition. Then the lady said, I don't know, but let me just let you go in. Then I got in. I auditioned and then I made it. Then to grand audition. Grand audition too. Yes, like the song I sang. So, Charlie guys, when you're going for audition, go and do songs that people know. Because if you don't do songs that they know.
So you yourself, you choose the song you want to sing?
Yes.
But they won't choose it for you?
No. So with the grand audition, you choose the songs yourself. With the whole competition, it was the themes they gave you. Today is high life. So you bring your high life songs. They don't really choose a song for you. That's too or something, yeah. So grand audition, I sang a song they didn't know. And so after the I had them.
What song was that? Was it a Ghanaian song?
No. Love song by Adele, but I had twisted it.
Give us a little bit of
Charlie pressure.
No, we will get there where you give us the actual 2 minutes.
So I sang love song like whenever I'm alone.
Yes, straight.
You make me feel like I'm home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again.
Oh, you laugh.
Whenever I'm alone with you.
We laugh.
So yes, they didn't know the song, and so. And I think I was nervous, so you could feel the nerves in my voice then. And so it was shaky to choose me or another person. It was Appears was supposed to choose just 4 to join his camp, and we're 12. So 4 from Adina. Then so it was like we're a lot. And he had to choose just 4 people to be in the competition. So we're more than 10, we're 16. So then what happened? They gave us another chance to redeem ourselves.
So
Appeatus
before they gave you guys another chance, they've chosen some people already.
Appeatus had chosen 2 people already, 2 contestants that he knew. As for these guys, I'm picking them. I need 2 more people to join my team. So there were other ladies that went back to audition, and I had to also go. And I don't know if I did one. I think I did an Adele song. And he said, and I knew we were on one to the dada. And see, I keep saying this paper, I was the only female in Team Appeatus.
Yeah.
So 3 guys and only me. So if I said this thing, it was like I was supposed to be in the competition. It was a plan. By God. Because it wasn't my plan. I didn't want to go in the first place. But everything was planned. It was like, it was fate. Go. Like, everything was in order. It's not God. I don't know what is this. So, yes. So, I was the only female in Team Appearances.
So, you said you were the last one during the
Yeah, the audition, the main audition, or the grand audition.
The grand audition.
Okay, yes.
You were the last one.
To be picked? Yes.
So, the last
in Team Appearances, not
Team
the other. Yeah.
So, that means, okay, so after you guys were choosing, did you feel like continuing, or you just wanted to let me stop?
When you see the favor like this, like what else? Of course.
You never put your mind that no, I can't.
No. I just felt this is God working. And so if I've been able to make it through this stage, then it means I'm supposed to go through and win. So that was it. It was just, I had this vim to go through it.
Okay, so after you guys were picked, how was the preparation like going to the final? You were 10, right? You were 10, right?
We were 16.
16. And 1 from each region.
4 from each region.
So after you guys were paid the preparations and all that, when you went into the main building where you train for before the weekend show and all that, there's something click your mind that you have to be part of it. Let's say first three.
When you're in a competition, you're there to win. So, I mean, my plan was to win. To win the main plan. I don't think anyone would be in the competition and say that.
You know, the reason is you go into a competition, you realize no, this person is better than me.
I never felt.
Was there a point you ever felt?
I never felt that way. I never panicked.
So you never felt challenged by anyone?
No. I felt everyone was good in their own way. I was unique in my own way. Everybody was. I didn't panic. And you know, I didn't panic because the genres we were doing were comfortable. Like I was good with them, so I didn't really panic. And I knew all I needed to do was to work hard and get to the finals.
You know, everybody has heard about an eviction show when you get to the eviction point, how you panic and all that. Your first eviction, when was there a point you ever called for eviction?